What's happening YouTube? It's Darren from Pebcac here, back with another quick tech support video to try and help the users of the r/tech support subreddit. This issue, as you can see on screen, was posted by user JADath, and he's having problems with speed of his machine and disk activity. So his laptop's 6-month-old Dell. It started to be slow to use. Task Manager is showing him constantly at 100%, or at least most of the time. There's no processes running that seem to be causing the problems. Now, this is fairly common with Windows 10. Windows 10 is quite heavy on disk usage, especially if you've got things like Microsoft Office or any kind of file syncing applications running, such as Dropbox or OneDrive. However, to troubleshoot this issue, what you need to do is a couple of things. First thing, you need to try and find out what's causing the disk access. It may be that you've got a rogue process, as I say, like Dropbox or OneDrive, that's trying to sync a load of files, or perhaps even an antivirus that is scanning constantly and that's causing problems on your disk. To do that, I'll close this, but just right click on your taskbar, choose Open Task Manager, click on the Performance tab, and what JADath, am I saying that right? JADath is seeing is his disk usage is saying 100%. You can see mine's 0 to 1% most of the time. What you want to do to find out what's causing that is click this button at the bottom, Open Resource Monitor. Maximize that to make your life a bit easier. Click on disk, and then you can sort here. This is all the processes that are running on your system and how much disk read and write they're using. You can sort by what's using the most read or what's using the most write, and just have a look at which process is at the top. From my example, it's the Windows Defender, which is msmpeng.exe. But just see if that's Dropbox, or is it your antivirus? It could be Windows Defender. If you're not seeing anything in there, or what you're actually seeing is system, then the chances are it's either Windows Update is doing something in the background, a driver update is happening in the background, or more than likely your cause of your problem is that you're running a hard disk, a physical hard disk, an old mechanical style hard disk in your machine, which just doesn't have the speed to cope with what Windows needs in the modern world. Most modern machines these days come with solid state drives, or SSDs as they're known, or you might have something called an NVMe. So you need to work out what type of disk you have as well to try and get to the bottom of what's causing your problem. To find out what kind of disk you have, click on the Windows logo at the bottom and type Device Manager. Open that up, and this will show you all the devices, physical devices within your machine. The one we're interested in is this disk drives. Now mine's going to say virtual disk because I'm running this in a virtual machine for the purposes of the video, but yours will have the name of a disk or maybe multiple hard disks. Right click on it and choose Properties, and what you'll see is the name of it here. Go ahead over to Google and search for the name of your hard disk. It may even say in the name of it that's an SSD. So for example, mine on my actual PC is a Samsung Evo 840. And all you're going to do is try and find the product page for that device. If it doesn't say it's an SSD, try and find the product page, and that will tell you very quickly whether it's a SSD. I already know this is, so when it comes up it is going to say it's an SSD. There you go. It's a Samsung Evo SATA SSD. If it doesn't, if it says it's anything else, a mechanical hard disk, then unfortunately you are going to need an upgrade. But that's how you troubleshoot it. Start off in Performance Monitor, in the Disk tab, sort by read and write, see what's causing it. And if it seems to be system, find out if you've got a SSD or hard disk. If it is a hard disk, the bad news is you do need to spend a bit of money, but they're not that expensive. You can get a terabyte for £100 or so. I hope that helps. If it did help, really appreciate a like or a subscribe, or at least passing our name on. We are trying to find people as well at this time to do free remote support sessions for. So if you've got a problem with your PC, you've tried everything you can find on the internet, and you'd like somebody else to just fix the issue for you, then we'd like to fix that issue for you and turn it into a YouTube video. If you're interested in that, drop us a comment in the comment section below, hit us up on Twitter. We'll see you in the next video. stay safe.